We should be live. Let's see if it'll catch up. I don't know. Can you guys see me?
I see you.
Okay, because it's not updating on my screen. All right. How are you, Awen?
I'm good. How are you on this very balmy Sunday?
Oh, it's been a day. We had to take our youngest to summer camp this morning this afternoon and drop him off. And it was 70, no, it was 84 degrees. And then we got this like weird thunderstorm thing real quick. And it dropped down to 74, and then it shot up within an hour back up to 86. And it is hot and humid. And I already had to take my makeup off from earlier, redo my hair, redo my makeup, and change clothes.
Oh,
And all I
man.
did was go from the car to the house. I got ready twice today. So I'm over it. I'm
My
over it.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's not
Been
fun. So, have you recovered from our adventure last night?
No. Do I want to watch it again? No.
No.
No. Would I recommend it to a friend? No. 0 thumbs up. Did not enjoy.
Would not do again.
Would not do again.
Yeah, last night we held a watch party in Discord and we all watched the Lifetime Doomsday Mom Lori Vallow story together. And boy, that was an experience. What did you take away from that nightmare?
What did I take away? The parting line, I guess, about Mark Means is her Nephilim the angel baby with blue eyes. So I went and tagged him on Twitter at Means Law if anybody else wants to. I just have to tell you I love your blue eyes.
Oh,
Hashtag Lifetime.
Yeah, I did not see that part coming. I was like, wait, what? And everyone in chat was like, wait, what? What did she just say?
Yeah, what just happened? What just happened?
Oh, yeah. And it was weird because they had just shown scenes where they were recovering the children from Chad's yard. And I thought that was crossing a monstrous line. I was really unhappy that they showed that. They could have just showed people digging in the yard or hinted at it or aerial shots. They did not need to show that. But they didn't bring you down from that. They do that and then boom, they cut to her being in jail, putting on Skittles lipstick, like literally putting on Skittles lipstick. And then she starts talking about her angel lawyer who is a love child from some angel that she was dating. And we're like, what?
Angel's date now? Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
There's got to be a website for that.
Yep. So that was a bit much. That was certainly one way to wrap up the movie, but it was like, oh dear. But
I'll give them props for they didn't even try to show how the kids died.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy, that it was just they disappeared and went on. But I think maybe not even the stuff in the movie is what got me, but the stuff that was left out.
Yep.
The people that were left out, the names that were changed. I think we talked about it afterwards with some of the mods, and I was like, if you just were a Lifetime channel enjoyer, and came across this movie and didn't know crap about the case, would you even know this had anything to do with the church? You know what I mean? Like they met at church. It's a Mormon cult offshoot. I'm not saying they are the church, but I'm saying as many people that were involved in the church, I don't think it came off like that at all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they seem to really downplay that aspect of probably for legal reasons, but that was weird. One of our viewers did point out that she was wearing the Choose the Right logo earrings, right, which was very interesting. I had missed, of course, I wouldn't have known them what they were anyway because I'm not LDS, but they caught that the actress was wearing the CRT earrings. So interesting. But yeah, they left a whole lot out. They didn't even mention that Lori had another child. They didn't mention Colby in the whole movie, which on one hand was good. Poor boy does not need any more notoriety. He doesn't need more people digging into him. So I thought that was good, but at the same time, it's really weird.
Yeah, and so too.
I felt like they were portraying her not entirely as the innocent victim, but as totally hoodwinked and brainwashed by Chad. And I disagree with that stance a lot. So that was a little distressing,
Yeah, I think they portrayed Chad as the the dominant one, and I think Chad's about as dominant as a recessive gene, in my opinion. I just, my opinion, you know, um, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I thought it was crazy that they used Melanie Gibb as the voice of reason.
Oh, that
I
irritated
mean,
me.
that was
Yep.
weird. I still bet Julie Rose pitching a fit today because she didn't make the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pitching
Definitely.
a fit. I don't know. I think this job as an actress was risky. This woman's liable to get slapped in public when she goes out for being Lori Vallow.
Yep.
I don't know. Might have been a risk.
Yeah. Let's
I
remember, it was a movie. It
Yeah,
was a work of fiction based very loosely on fact. Um,
barely.
and I think it was. I didn't like it. I didn't think the acting was very good. I didn't like the storyline. I didn't like the way they portrayed a lot of the characters. But I felt like we had to watch it because we knew everyone was going to watch it. But man, I don't know. That was
Yeah,
2 hours of her life that we'll never
that
get
was
back.
the worst movie I've ever watched with a group of people. And I went and saw Blair Witch Project in the movie theater with everybody that worked with me at a restaurant at one time. That's saying something.
Yep.
I don't know. It was crazy. Definitely didn't learn anything. I didn't like the actress that played Kay. I think she should have got somebody better.
Mm.
You know, but it was something. I couldn't. I guess most of the time I watched it when I wasn't making fun of it, and any of y'all that were in the live chat, I was making fun of it. I kept thinking about Tammy's family, her kids, other people that were watching it. This had to have been a nightmare if they watched it. I don't know if they watched it, but that had to be rough.
Yep. Yeah, there were a couple times where a lot of us were just yelling, no, 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 in chat, like, trying to imagine what it must feel like. And my first thought, when they started showing Lori, after she met Chad and them walking around that convention center and all that, it's like, what are Chad's kids thinking watching this? It's like, ooh, that must be rough for them. But certainly, they're lower on the totem pole of my concern, unfortunately, than say Kay and Larry. How do you think they felt? Did they even watch this? I kind of hope they didn't, because it was just awful. It was so bad. So, yeah.
I thought it was so. Somebody else, I don't remember who it was last night, pointed out the guy that played Chad was in the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer back when. I never watched that show, so I have no idea who he is. But the more I watched it, I said that's probably the only person they could get to be talking about aliens and zombies and vampires halfway through a movie with a straight face. I was wondering when the werewolves were coming.
Yeah.
I thought it was so weird to have heard. I think we heard the word alien more than we did zombie.
Yeah, because Chad kept saying they've been taken over by an alien spirit. Not meaning alien as in, extraterrestrial, but just a foreign spirit. And it's like, why would you continually use that term? That was very strange.
I don't know. It's like the bad Walmart knockoff of something. They have to use another word. That's what it was. This was so weird. I never watched Buffy. I wasn't. But my oldest son's name is Xander. And when he was born, a lot of people were like, oh, you're a big Buffy fan. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
One other thing I thought was interesting is the character, I think it was Lori's character, pronounced Moroni incorrectly. Or maybe it was Melanie Pulaski's character. One of them said Moroni. And I'm like, you would think you'd want to get that right.
Well, I wonder, were they trying to leave the church out of the movie and they did that on purpose?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. So that it's like a hint at that they're part of a group without dragging it in there. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's possible. But I did like that they portrayed Charles's death as a murder. They did not try to sugarcoat that one at all. That was good. I think they really glossed over Joe Ryan's death, although they did show the actress saying lines in a prayer that we know she said from that meeting where she was talking about killing Joe and all this stuff. So they did put that in there, and I liked that. But I don't know. They showed the pool party, Jess. You know how you feel about that pool party?
We got to see everybody that was there, and I didn't know who the heck they were because they didn't have on name tags for me.
Yep.
That was so weird, though.
What do you think about the portrayal of Alex? I thought on one hand they kind of got him right, but they overlooked how all the reports we have of Alex is that he was goofy and funny and tried to always be the comedian. I don't think that carried through, but I think they got Alex pretty well from what we know. What did you think of Alex?
I think in my brain, Alex is one of the friends on King of the Hill. That, like, in my brain, that's what he is, you know? Whenever they were going out shooting the guns and stuff, and she said something about, I can't hit the broadside of the barn. I'm like, neither can he. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was so weird. Like, you know, Lori didn't go watch him at the comedy club when that happened. And I don't know. I thought the whole thing was weird. I thought it was weird.
Yeah. Someone's asking in chat, were the kids portrayed with sensitivity? I'm going to say yes and no. I would say mostly yes, up until the part where they showed the recovery. And then all the gloves were off at that point. I think they really misstepped on that. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah. I don't know. I think Tally's a saint in my brain because she put up with crazy Lori. And I think she took a lot of care of JJ. And so I think they probably portrayed them as normal kids, you know, a special needs child and a teenager. I think that was realistic, but maybe not in my brain as Tally and JJ, you know?
Right.
I hated seeing Lori portray like they were everyday mom struggles that she was having with her kids that caused this when it had nothing to do with them, in my opinion. You know what I mean?